Hey everybody, this is your monthly market update for Eastern Middlesex County, Massachusetts, August 2022. Today we're going to talk about some stats. I have a quick update for you on the interest rate hikes, and we're going to talk about a really cool program for first-time home buyers. Can't wait to share this information with you. All right, getting into some stats now. Sales price and price per square foot have remained effectively flat month over month. They've increased modestly from 2.5% and 4.5% respectively. The percent of list price received last month was around 107%. It's decreased 4%, now it's around 103%. Homes are selling above asking price, but a little bit less than they had been previously. Active inventory is down about 15%, which is 286 units down to 244, and that's up about 7% from last year. New listings, no surprise here, are actually down 7% month over month, and down 4% since last August. And here's an interesting one. The number of price changes essentially are flat since last month. However, since last August, they've increased 61%. So we are seeing a lot of price changes, specifically 67 price changes last year to 108 price changes this year. And then lastly, the percent closed above list price. So this is basically the number of properties that sell above asking price. Last month it was 80% of homes, now it's decreased to 60% of homes. So what's the takeaway here? The takeaway is essentially the market is still relatively hot, but it's decelerating. So there's opportunities out there for savvy buyers to capitalize on some of these figures. Now let's talk about the interest rate hikes that we've seen by the Fed. They increased recently their hikes by another 75 basis points, bringing the base rate to between 3 and 3.25%. So this is the highest that it's been for quite some time. And what this really affects are mortgages, credit cards, any sort of variable rate loan. And so what that means is for a home owner, not too much. But for a buyer, it affects affordability. So you might need to consider managing expectations in terms of what you can afford if you end up paying an interest rate that's higher today than it was 6 months ago. And for home sellers, this means that there could potentially be a dwindling buyer pool, and homes may be selling for less than they were previously. So the expectation is that interest rates will continue to hover around 6% for the foreseeable future. The Fed is expected to increase rates again on 2 more occasions before the end of the year, ramping up their base rate to around 4 to 4.5%. Lastly, I just want to share a really cool home buying program for first-time home buyers. So this is called the Mass Dreams Grant Program. Essentially, it allows first-time home buyers who meet certain income eligibility requirements and reside currently in certain towns which had been disproportionately affected by the pandemic. And it allows for up to $50,000 of down payment assistance, assistance with closing costs, assistance with mortgage points to reduce your interest rates, and more. And this grant does not have to be repaid. So if you are at or below 100% of the area median income, or AMI, you would qualify potentially for up to $50,000. And from just over 100% to 135% of AMI, you would qualify for up to $35,000. So this is an incredible program, and if you're interested to take advantage of this and jump into the market to buy yourself that first home, starter home, or dream home. As long as you're a first-time home buyer, contact me today. I'll set you up with our lender and you can absolutely determine whether you're eligible or not. And I would just say this includes towns like Boston, Lynn, Malden, and more. So if you're in any of those areas and you're curious, happy to get in touch and walk you through the process. That's all for today, but if you've enjoyed the content, if you find it valuable, please like, share, comment. Happy to have a dialogue with all of you. And if you're interested to talk more about your home search, you can give me a call anytime at 781-214-3426. Thanks so much, and I'll see you next month.